Now, joining us today is Theresa Umoh, a visionary music business consultant who is passionate about empowering African creatives across music and media. She leads Show Connect, a digital platform helping entertainers find gigs and get paid seamlessly, and also runs Zavest Solutions, where she supports artists with music distribution, business advice, and growth strategies. Theresa is also the convener of Rhythm and Revenue, an annual masterclass designed to help emerging artists and aspiring creatives turn their creativity into sustainable careers. Now, she describes herself as tenacious, trustworthy, and innovative, and she's here to tell us more about her journey and the upcoming Rhythm and Revenue event. Very catchy name there, Rhythm, great, and Revenue, because you want to make music and you want to make money, you know? It goes hand in hand. So talk to me about how you got here. Why did you say it's my job to make sure that the artists are getting paid the right amount they're due?
Thank you, first of all, for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. So I think, first of all, I recognize that the responsibility is for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. However, as opposed to just sitting and complaining and, you know, making suggestions, hey, just get up and do something, you know. So how it started, I recognized that there were a lot of talents that they knew they had something, but they needed direction. They wanted to know, okay, where do I go to? How do I go about my music? And how can it be profitable for me? Mm. So, I mean, having too many questions, I decided, oh, you know what? I mean, I would help. Okay, I would help too, but I also have people that have this answer. So let's bring everybody together in a room and make it happen.
Fantastic. Yes. And, you know, it seems like such a low-hanging fruit. You don't, when you think about the revenue that is being made from the songs or from the artists that make these songs. Yeah. But I want to talk about you, because I'm imagining like we have, you know, thousands of people, hundreds of people watching now, thinking like, okay, why should I trust her? Why should I follow her model? What's your background that makes you, will I say, an industry stakeholder in this regard?
Oh, thank you so much for that. I've actually been around. I mean,
behind the scenes.
I have been behind the scenes. I've worked at Chocolate City. You know, I've worked with gospel record labels. You know, the ones that have started. So I worked with your favorite artist, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, and I figured, you know, with this experience I've had, with the work I've done behind the scenes, and I've also built solid relationships in times past. So if somebody is watching now and is asking, oh, why should I, you know, I mean, don't just take my word for it. Maybe, yeah, go and verify. Go and verify, do your search, you know.
Okay,
yeah.
I see you. Well, so let's talk about Show Connect and Zavest Solutions. So Show Connect is the platform where they can register, and then Zavest is where they can get advice.
Yes. Over time, right? My audience is strictly artists and music executives, but I realized that there are many ways that I can solve problems for this artist. Now, what Show Connect does is provide gigs. So we help artists and, as a matter of fact, generally entertainers find gigs easily. So think about it like your Uber for entertainers. So from anywhere, from the comfort of your home, rather than calling somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. If you need an entertainer, a DJ, an MC, a dancer, an artist, you know, from the comfort of your phone, you can actually find what you're looking for at your budget. Now, Zavest Solution provides consultancy services and also helps artists. I also help artists put their songs on all streaming platforms. So we handle distribution, advisory, publishing. Yes, that's what we do. Okay,
all right then. So talk to me about this event that is happening.
Rhythm and Revenue.
Rhythm and Revenue. What's that about? What should people expect? Who should come for it? Okay. Where is it happening?
Rhythm and Revenue is a masterclass for artists and executives. So, and I'll also add enthusiasts, because there are people that have interest in the entertainment industry. They don't necessarily want to be front row players, you know, but also want to be in a position where they can help people. So you would only help when you are exposed to the right information. So these are the people that can attend. what we are focusing on this year is personal development, marketing, and finance. So you have this talent. What is the right way? Emphasis on the right way to make money from what you are blessed with, right? You have this talent. What is the right way to put yourself in front of the right people, the people that would appreciate you? Yeah. You have this talent. What is the right way to bring it out from you, you know? And I'm also being intentional about making sure that we have good songs on our airways, you know. Enough of songs that we can't let our children listen to. Yes. So that's where the personal development comes from. Right? Yes, that's it.
Well, why is it important for emerging artists and aspiring executives to understand the business side of entertainment very early on?
You don't want to be part of the number of people that have received massive, will massive be the word, almost a heartbreak that you cannot heal from. And what do I mean by that? Do not get exploited. A lot of entertainers that we know today that maybe they aren't even in the scene anymore, most of them were exploited.
100%.
And they were exploited because they did not have information.
They didn't know better.
They didn't know better. So somebody can make that stop. Somebody can prevent that from happening. And that's why Rhythm and Revenue started, you know. I did this so that we would have more entertainers, more artists that have the right information. So they know better than, okay, if somebody is, you can easily spot out a bad deal literally from miles away, because there are certain things that you need to
just look out for.
Yes, you know, and unless you are being told by people that have proven results, you know, that are working in the industry, you know, it's not everything Google will tell you. Sometimes, I
wonder, I mean, because you said, you know, the older artists, I'll say the OGs, right? Is there anything that can still be done for them, or is it moving forward? Can we look back? Because, I mean, we still have some classic. Imagine Baba Frayo now having his songs back on Spotify. What that would do for him. Is there still...
I'm not going to lie. I still think that there is hope, right? Clearly, there's somebody somewhere that is not bold enough to make demands and the right negotiations for these old people. Your songs did well at a particular time. And if they played those songs now, it would inspire, you know, certain emotions that will make people feel good. So certainly, yes, there is hope for those people.
How do you see the Nigerian and African music scene, media industry, of course, evolving in terms of business structure and opportunity? And what advice would you give to musicians who are struggling to turn their passion into profit?
So let's talk about the business structure. Just as I am doing this in my own corner, I have recognized a lot more people, you know, that are doing this in their different corners. It's safe to say part of the strength and the courage to do this was because somebody took a chance on people like me that were hungry to learn and offer more value to the industry, right? So I was a part of an academy that was dedicated to teaching more people. So in terms of business structure, a time will come where I don't think that there will be a lot of conversation about deals. It's really going to be like, guy, how far? You're supposed to know this thing now, like information there everywhere, that kind of thing. And then speaking to artists that are desiring, okay, how can I turn my passion into profit? Come to Rhythm and Revenue. It's as simple as that. In addition to that, I beg your pardon, invest time, you know, to learn, right? Ask the right questions. Ask the right people the right questions. Go on LinkedIn. There are people that put in solid information out there. Go on LinkedIn. Go on YouTube. Invest your time in learning and apply what you learn.
The knowledge that you have acquired. So one more time before, as we wrap up, it's happening where, when, and how can people participate?
It's happening on the 21st of November, 2025, where Fidelity Bank SME Hub, and I'd like to give a really special shout out to Fidelity Bank. They are promoting the creative industry. So yeah, Fidelity Bank SME Hub, and what time? It starts by 10. If you want to be a part of it, yes, the link is on our Instagram bio. The link is on our Instagram bio, and the link is also on my bio. Yes, so just register. It's free.
All right, then that's next week, Friday. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate you and what you're doing
Thank
for
you so
the
much,
creative
Phoebe.
space.
Thank you.
All right, then